What's up, guys? So I thought I'd make a little different video than what I usually make and talk about Kinobody, Greg O'Gallagher, and what I think about his routines, programs, eating style, intermittent fasting, the whole thing. Let me give you a quick summary of like pretty much my review of what his training style and ideology is. So one of the first things he's known for is intermittent fasting, which actually I really first came across it from the Hodge twins. Now they do like more of an eating window, which I used to be hardcore at. And then I liked Greg O'Gallagher's more relaxed approach with, you know, you kind of break your fast with like an apple early on.
To blunt my hunger, I'll drink sparkling water. 2 to 3 hours later, I'll drink black coffee, a very powerful appetite suppressant.
And something that I actually do is like, just like him, I'll start off my day with like some caffeine and water to keep me full and hydrated. And that really works a lot if you want to, if you only have like a certain amount of calories you can get in per day. And, you know, like I said in other videos, if you wake up and have an 800 calorie breakfast and you can only have 2,200 calories for the day, how are you only gonna have like 1,400 calories the rest of your day? You know, it's gonna be hard. So I really agree with that type of style. Even though I like to space out my protein a little different, and I don't, now that I can eat more calories, I don't stick to a strict intermittent fasting lifestyle. I do incorporate that when I need it, and it's really good for losing weight. Carbonated water, that works great. The caffeine, yep, I do that. And then, you know, he'll like ease into his fast with like fruit or something. I'll normally just get into one of my first meals, and also just like him, I'll ease into my eating for the day. So even though I may not have something small like an apple, I'll have something more like a tub of cottage cheese or something, which is about 400 calories. I will start off slow and then get more towards the evening, because who wants to only eat just a couple hundred calories at night, you know?
I only lift 3 times per week. This maximizes muscular and neural recovery and provides the fastest rate of strength gain.
So Greg likes like minimalistic training. He seems like he doesn't really like to be in the gym too much. I really like to be in the gym. You know, before I even decided to lift weights, actually, I did all body weight workouts. So I did like 200 pull-ups a day, and that takes like over an hour. And I would do about 300 push-ups a day. And so if you don't like working out, you're not going to do that. But, you know, once I transitioned and realized that I'm not going to sit around and do, you know, 500 reps a day, because that takes a long time. And, you know, the only way to progress with doing, you know, body weight training is to just do more body weight training. So that's going to be like more sets and all that stuff. So I ended up, you know, going into the gym and liking it. But yeah, I do agree with Greg that you can grow a significant amount of muscle just going to the gym like 3 days a week. And yeah, 1 or 2 days per week is good for maintaining, but I like going to the gym. The only part that's hard for me is the actual, you know, diet and this and that, which intermittent fasting helps. You know, I say the more you can go to the gym, the better. You know, I don't think Greg is more for the people who want to get as big as they can. You know, he obviously, you know, likes the more Hollywood physique and just get in there as little as possible and get the best results, which is okay if that fits your lifestyle. But if you want to get as big as you can, you want to go to the gym as often as you can. Like, it only takes like 24 to 48 hours for your muscles to fully recover, even if you feel sore afterwards. So as many times as you can get there, the better. You know, as many reps as you can get in, you know, so to speak, the more work you can get in, the more you're going to get out of it. So if he wants to go to the gym like twice, and you could work maybe a body part 4 times a week, you're missing out on those extra gains. So that's a little something I differentiate with him.
For my key movements, I always perform the heaviest set first, followed by 2 progressively lighter sets with full rest periods. This style of training allows me to come into the gym stronger each and every session.
Another thing that I disagree is the type of rep range that he has. He'll do like 5 to 8 reps where he'll just, work on like your physique, or not your physique, your strength. And because it's not really, the 5 rep range is not good for hypertrophy. Also, it's not good if you want to, probably maintain your joints, and you're more susceptible to injury when you do those higher weight, lower rep training. He says that he wants to, not look as strong as what he really is, but I think most people, want to look stronger than what they are really. So a higher rep range, which I incorporate, I go like 12 to 25 reps on my legs. On my legs I go higher, upper body I'll go lower. And obviously for hypertrophy, you want to do more reps. You want to be like 12 and above. You get a better pump that way. I would say you're least susceptible to injury when you're doing more reps, and especially with like body weight training, so if you're 200 pounds and you're doing like 30 reps a set with pull-ups, that's a lot of reps, but you can continue to grow muscle if you do more reps, or if you just keep if you keep adding weight and staying in that same, 12 to 20 rep range, you're going to build a lot of muscle like that. And the more reps you do, the more your muscles grow. Okay, so that lower rep training, which Greg likes, is not like, if he did more reps, he'd probably get bigger. So it's just up to your choice. But I prefer the higher reps. One more thing that I actually agree with Greg about is his philosophy about getting lean. I do the same thing actually. So here's this is what he does, and a lot of other people, but Greg in particular. So he says, rather than, a video about this the other day that I uploaded, if you, rather than, bulking and getting a lot of weight and then trying to cut down, which, the more weight you gain, the longer the cut is going to take. And, a lot of times you're tired of dieting. If you got to do a 16-week cut, or 20 weeks if you mess around, with it, which, you can kind of get exhausted and just tired of dieting and under eating. Yeah, intermittent fasting helps, but if you do this forever, it's like you're gonna mess up, you're gonna cheat eventually. And so just like him, I agree that if you just take some time, cut for like a month, okay? We'll just start here. Right when you get to just about like you got all your abs showing, you're not as lean as what you want, take a while and just coast. Go back up to maintenance level, okay? Hold there for a while, okay? A month or two, until it's like you kind of come up from air from your dieting, your hardcore dieting. And then after you're good, take about a week or two and go hardcore with your cut and lose about 5-6 pounds. It's way easier to get a chiseled physique when you're starting from pretty much 10% body fat than going from 18 to try to get all the way down to 7 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? 6, 7, 8. If you get down to 10, say, take a while, take a break. And then after you've ate more, you've gone up to your maintenance, which is generally, and you want to test this, but this is generally your body weight times about 15, okay? So once you're like at a good zone, and you've ate for a while, a few weeks, few months, yeah, more than a few weeks, like maybe 2 months, so you're good at maintenance and you're tracking your calories at maintenance and staying consistent, then take about a week or two and go hardcore, because you have like the willpower reserves to do that. It's a lot harder to keep going 3 more weeks once you already been going like 15 weeks, you know what I'm saying? So when you get down to those low levels of body weight, like Greg, I agree, stay there, come up for air pretty much, relax, enjoy some bigger meals, and then take a week or two and cut down and really get lean. So overall, I like Greg. I don't really follow him like I used to, but I do agree and back a lot of the things that he says. So thanks for watching this video. I'm gonna have more to come like this. Leave some comments below on other topics that you'd like me to cover. Check me out on Instagram. I got stuff going up all the time, tons of info I'm sharing. Make sure you subscribe down below and leave a like. Thank you, and we'll talk to you next time.